Space exploration is a key factor for expanding humanity. You never know what might happen in the future. The Earth could meet a large meteor, aliens could take over the Earth, and there's always the imminent crisis of running out of resources. With that in mind, various nations are striving for research into extraterrestrial worlds. One such nation is India, and with its research entity, the ISRO. We're taking a look at the top 5 facts and discuss what led to its immense success. Before we delve into the reasons of why, let's look into the history. It all started when Jawaharlal Nehru set up the Indian National Committee for Space Research in 1962 for the national development. In 1969, Vikram Sarabhai, the father of the Indian space program, expanded INCOSPAR to Indian Space Research Organization. Following the intent of expanding space research, India launched its first satellite, Aryabhatta, in 1975, named after its mathematician. A major breakthrough happened during winter of 2008 when the lunar orbiter Chandrayaan-1 found water on the moon. After this, ISRO set their eyes on the red planet and successfully deployed the Mangalyaan in November 2013. In 2019, a second lunar project called Chandrayaan-2 was executed using its heaviest rocket to study the lunar geology. Right about now, you must be looking at a satellite on the back of an ox cart. This is exactly what India did when they were testing their first communication satellite, the Ariane passenger payload experiment, used for relaying TV programs and radio networking. This was launched on June 1, 1981 from the Guyana Space Center in Kourou. An unconventional method as it might look, there is a scientific backing to this. Testing it from the back of a magnetic metal truck would interfere with the signal, but the wooden construction of an ox cart wouldn't be detrimental to its performance. There are 44 ISRO centers distributed in 23 cities all across India and its union territories. These include everything from the Department of Space Commission, Liquid Propulsion Systems Center, INSAT Programs Office, to even the Human Space Flight Center. And that is not an exhaustive list, but the key point of interest and most people know about is the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, where Chandrayaan 1, 2 and Mangalyaan were launched from. A tribute to Dr. Dhawan, who was ISRO's chairman from 1972 to 1984. Mangalyaan's success can be attributed to both the scientific and budgetary excellence of the ISRO, making India the first nation to have successfully had a maiden interplanetary mission. The project cost about 450 crore Indian rupees or $73 million, which equates to about rupees 12 per kilometer. This can be attributed to the modular design, fewer ground tests, meaning higher risk involved, lower payload and locally resourced materials. The objective of the mission is to study the Martian topography and atmosphere. The ISRO has gotten up to date 2 terabytes worth of data from the satellite. The backbone of any successful entity is its staff and well-knit community. While the ISRO is no different, it has a total of 17,222 employees, out of which 21% are female and 79% male. And they're a hardworking bunch because their average workday during the Mangalyaan project consisted of 18 to 20 hours. ISRO is also known to have the most number of single individuals in any scientific organization, and this can be attributed to their recruitment at a very young age. If you're still watching this video, it means our content is very riveting, so please take some time to subscribe to our channel now. Here's a fun fact. The ISRO also holds the record for the most number of satellites launched using a single PSLV-C37. In its 39th mission, the PSLV in an XL configuration carried 104 satellites as its payload. It consisted of 3 satellites belonging to India, 96 satellites to the United States, and one each belonging to the Netherlands, Switzerland, Israel, Kazakhstan, and the United Arab Emirates, respectively. Leave down in the comments below if we missed any other interesting facts about the ISRO. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and following us on social media. See you in another video.